from cradle to career.
El Nido helps individuals and families thrive.
From prenatal education to at-home parenting support.
From job skill development
to college counseling.
From financial literacy
to homeless prevention, El Nido helps break the cycle of poverty so that today's children
become tomorrow's leaders.
Since 1925, El Nido Family Centers has been on the front line,
providing community-based services,
responding to Angelinos' ever-changing needs.
El Nido believes in the dignity of every human being
and the right of every child
to live safely and securely.
El Nido knows
you only have one chance to be a child.
You only have one chance
to be a child.
You only have one chance to be a child.
You only have one chance to be a child.
It was probably 1933 or 34 during the Depression. Right. Who were undernourished and so they had a camp in the summertime for 2 weeks. And then I went in the winter for a school semester. And we went to a public school that was in Laurel Canyon, 3 meals a day, snacks in the afternoon. I gained 20 pounds. Being a family of 5 children, and during the Depression years, we didn't have very much. And so that was really a treat. Like, it was just special. I'm so glad that you're doing so many things that are helping young people. Bye-bye.
So El Nido Family Centers was established in 1925. One of the reasons El Nido has been so impactful over the years is because we have a kind of whatever it takes attitude. We have programs that help address the needs of young children and all the way up through adolescence, through young adulthood.
I was in my senior year. I was very excited. I was 17 years old at the time and discovered that I was pregnant. I was very determined to finish school. I was very determined to take care of my child.
I came to El Nido and I was struggling with my mental health already. And I came here and my mom kind of signed me up. I didn't really choose to come and I didn't really want to give it a chance until I did go to camp. And I went there for 10 days and honestly, I hated it at the beginning. But as soon as I got comfortable, I really opened up and flourished in that because of El Nido, because of me going. I am going there again this summer and I'm going to be working there this time.
It's in all of our interests to make sure that every child has the security, nurturing love that they need.
I was in college when I was dealing with El Nido as a client, and I never forget, there were times when I had so much homework and I had 2 little babies and I'm trying to do my homework, but El Nido would let me come to the center, watch my children while I did my homework.
El Nido means the nest, and so that really is about being a place in the community, being a service.
Because we have a lot of activities and classes and support groups going on. Like we have parenting classes for English and Spanish. Right outside our door, we have a food distribution every Wednesday. One of the challenges is the financial and economic challenge that I see here in this community. I have a 91-year-old gentleman that lives by himself and right now is facing a $600 utility bill, and I'm trying to scramble to find those resources he needs so that he can pay his utility bill but also stay in his apartment.
The summer before senior year, I was really thinking of not going to college. I was just contemplating because I was scared. They told me about it, I think my junior year. I was like, oh my God, a scholarship? Let me see what it is about.
The people I met here and along with the people I met at camp, it kind of brought me a whole different light to my life. It kind of brought me that sense of security that I will be able to become what I want to be when I get older.
This scholarship really helped me help her and help my family with that, to know that I could go into a university straight from high school and not be so anxious about the cost of it.
Estoy muy orgullosa de ti. No pensé que ibas a llegar hasta este punto, a este nivel, y gracias a tu esfuerzo y tu dedicación y ser una niña buena y estudiosa, dedicada a tu estudio, y eso me hace muy feliz a mí y a tu papá y a tu hermano, y muy buena estudiante. Entonces, muy orgullosa de ti, mi amor.
Everybody was so warm, and they just asked what did I need. I said, well, I need diapers, I need a crib. I don't have exactly a job right now. I just need something. I'll even work for it. And they said, no, we got it. One thing I could never forget was when I have seen the crib. I felt like I was going to be okay. And I felt like I had somebody besides my immediate family. I felt like I had that extra strength, like I could face this, I could go through this, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. Me and my son are going to be okay.
I had attempted suicide once. I was going through a lot of bullying and a lot of peer pressure, a lot of people around me telling me that I'm just not worth it. So it just tore me completely down. And then once I was signed up for El Nido, and once I met everyone, and once I was able to like open up and talk about the things that I was going through with other people that were similar to me, especially after going to camp, it was really like, it brought me back to this sense of like, I knew who I was again. And it was hard because I hadn't seen that version of myself for like 2 or 3 years before that. So I was really happy that I was able to conquer that situation that I went through and kind of reshape it and come back to who I am now.
Nothing in my wildest imagination would have prepared me or would have made me believe that I would be here still 40 years later. I mean, people believed in me here at El Nido, you know, in a way that I wouldn't have, like, I didn't believe in myself at that time as a young professional, and our staff, our director, really gave me those opportunities.
If it wasn't for El Nido, I don't think I would have been able to finish college. And I finished 2 degrees working with El Nido. I got my bachelor's degree and my master's degree. I'm truly a product of the mission statement for El Nido. They changed my life in so many ways.
I graduated with honors. My GPA was at a 4.0. I graduated with 5 AA degrees, 6 certificates. I graduated early.
Working with Majesty has been such an inspiration. We're here to provide a service that's going to help her to, one, be successful in school. She's going to be a working person before you know it, and she's going to take care of herself. The program is designed to do that. And lo and behold, Majesty gave it her all.
You made me feel safe. You didn't allow me to lose myself. I felt like I was worth pushing. Just to have that extra support was really a great asset in my life. It has really changed my life tremendously. And if I didn't have that extra support, or that somebody saying like, no, you have to get up, you have to keep going for you and your child, you cannot give up, I see greatness in you, I don't know where I would be. And you know what? I don't want to even think where I would be. I just know that I'm here because of El Nido.
I was in at Target in Compton. That's where I live. And a young man came up to me. Well, he wasn't that young anymore. He was probably in his mid-30s. And yeah, he comes to me and he says, "Do you remember me?" And I looked at him. I go, "No, I don't." And he says, "Yeah, I'm Eddie. I was in your anger management class when you were in Compton, in Nido's anger management class with the Real Men Can program." I like what he goes. And I seen you walking. I remembered you. I just wanted to I wanted to come and let you know. I wanted to say thank you because you made a difference in my life. I'm a father now, and what I learned from you, I've incorporated into my life. And I live by the words that I remember you telling us that fatherhood is forever, men can be responsible, And I lived that way with my kids, and it made a difference. And I think those are the type of things that are our families, our residents, our clients that come to Nido are living with. They remember it, and they're transforming their lives because they had that opportunity.
I dream that I'll be able to change someone's lives the way my life was changed.